This game and the stream broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited. This game and the streaming broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive
Trib
property
Live High School
of the
Sports Network is
WPIAL.
the official
Any
video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
And we are broadcasting to you live from Lieutenant J.C. Stone Field in North Park for this conference rivalry matchup between the Avonworth Antelopes and your North Catholic Trojanettes. My name is Alex Brown alongside Ryan Berry, as we are honored to bring you today our first soccer matchup of the season right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. Avonworth comes into this game winners of their last 5, boasting a 14-2 overall record this season, while 9-1 in conference, with that lone loss coming to North Catholic 3-0 on the September 26th back at Avonworth. The Trojanettes are winners of their last 10 and are 11-1 overall with a perfect 10-0 record in conference. A win this afternoon would give North the conference championship. Over the last couple seasons, this is a rivalry that has run red hot, with Avonworth beating North last year in the WPIAL Championship and in the state semifinals. North has come into the season looking to avenge those losses from last year and won their first match of the season already. But this one is even more important with the conference title on the line. So, Ryan, you were at the last clash of these 2A Titans. So what was your impressions and takeaways from that game?
Well, it was a really exciting game. It was back and forth. It was 3-0 North, but that was not indicative of how the game went. It was a very even game. Avonworth, I think, outshot North Catholic in that game. Riley Coomer came up clutch numerous times, and Avonworth missed some really good opportunities to score. But North Catholic, they held strong defensively, and they were able to put the ball in the back of the net consistently on the backs of Simone Sharpless's 2 goals. They performed that game really well. They did a good job of shutting down Avonworth's star players in that game, which really helped contribute to North Catholic getting that 3-0 W. But they can't come into this game thinking they're going to do it again. They got to come in ready. They got to come in as the underdog. They're 10-0. Avonworth is 9-1. This game, the winner of this game, may even take the section, but they would be tied for this, and it would have to come down to tiebreakers if Avonworth were able to win this.
That's right. And each team has one more game after this. And we're going to send it down to the field here as we're going to hear our starting lineups for both teams.
Number 7, Gianna Babushi. Number 8, Greta O'Brien. Number 10, Katie Petrina. Number 16, Emma Luther. Number 17, Nina Sam. Number 18, Allie Naw. Number 22, Alessia Catalino. And number 28, Caroline Sweeney. Avonworth is coached by head coach J.C. Mahan, assistant coaches Emily Earhart, Olivia Parsons, Vince Burens, and Jim Pappas. And now the starting lineup for your North Catholic Trojans. Number 3, a senior and a captain, Brittany Cullen. Number 4, a junior defender, Jillian Kennedy. Number 6, a senior captain, Lauren McDonald. Number 9, a senior captain, Elle McKenzie. Number 10, a junior defender, Morgan Schlegel. Number 12, a junior midfielder, Lily Karsman. Number 13, a sophomore midfielder, Lauren Petey Neely. Number 16, a midfielder and a junior, Carly Ravetti. Number 19, a sophomore in the midfield, Kathleen Borostek. Number 22, a freshman striker, Simone Sharpless. And number 5, in goal, junior, Riley Coomer. Now, if everyone would please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And North Catholic and Avonworth about ready to get underway. And Ryan, picking up from a previous conversation, North with a section on the line tonight for North Catholic. And if Avonworth wins, it'll go into a tie for the section in terms of record right now. Both teams have one more game. And so depending on if both teams win, it will be a shared section title. And this is a team for North Catholic, Ryan. Only 3 seniors on it this year. And a team that graduated a lot of seniors, 6, 7 seniors last year from the roster. And now they come back and they're just as good, if not even better.
I would say they're even better. They've been dominant from start to finish this entire season, with the lone loss coming in a non-conference game to Fox Chapel. They've been dominant, even against the best team, the 9-1 Avonworth Lopes. They've been dominating. They won 3-0, which is a dominating score, but yet again, that result was not indicative of how the game went. It was a really tight game throughout. North Catholic, the goal in this one has come out strong. Last time against Avonworth, they didn't come out as strong as you would like them to. Avonworth had a lot of chances early. Goaltender Riley Coomer came up big numerous times, giving North the momentum. They were able to put some goals in and then carry the momentum through the rest of the games. But coming out strong, so you don't have to force Riley Coomer to put the team on her back early in the game, would be a big for the Trojans in this one.
So you're looking for some early zone time for North Catholic.
Yep.
And look at this.
And you know how bad Avonworth wants this one. They did not want to lose.
Needless to say, there is a little wind blowing through the field here at J.C. Stone. Beautiful autumn afternoon for soccer. And we'll have football later in about 3.5 hours. You'll tune in to watch the North Catholic Trojans take on the Avonworth Antelopes in a football rivalry matchup. That is a rematch, I should say, of last year's Whippeal semifinal matchup in 3A. For football, as we look forward to that, we begin this one. First half underway. Avonworth in their own end. Kicked over, where it's picked up by Lauren McDonald. El McKenzie hit it up. Turn right back around here by Avonworth. Avonworth kick across there. Nice play there to push it up by Kathleen Verostek, who's in pursuit now, as is Lauren McDonald. Kathleen Verostek gets a leg on it, and it goes back to about the 35 of Avonworth's side. Avonworth laterals it around here. Here up the near side. Number 22, Alessa Palladino, hits it over to number 7, Gianna Babuski.
Really good passing so far for Avonworth. A lot of open space passes. Now a turnover.
North throws it back in here on the far sideline, and it goes out. It'll go right back to Avonworth. Right in front of the North Catholic bench where it's thrown in. Stepping up on that was Lily Karsman. Now behind her, reinforcements. Now Kathleen Verostek. Right up the middle. And it goes right over to number 7, Babuski. Babuski across. Nice step up there by Morgan Schlegel. Thrown in by Avonworth. Right across. No one there except red jerseys. Lauren McDonald now. Stops and starts. Brittany Cullen over to Simone Sharpless, who's been excellent this year as a freshman.
Watch out for Lauren McDonald on the rush as well. If you can get a through ball to her, give her space. She is the fastest player on this field, and that's how she scored the opening goal in last matchup against Avonworth. It was a breakaway. It was a perfect move around the defenseman, and then kicked it just over the goaltender.
Catherine Petrina hit it all the way down to Riley Coomer, who's playing 2 games tonight as well, as she is the kicker for the football team here at North. Kathleen Verostek has it pushed away from her. Played across by Babuski over to Mina Syme, who's excellent for
She'll probably have to carry the load for Avonworth tonight. She's probably their best offensive player on the roster right now, as Fiona Mahan is injured right now for Avonworth.
Injured in the she was injured in the North Catholic game.
Yep, and she's not starting tonight, so I guess that means she is not playing, unless she maybe gets subbed in if needed.
Maybe get a little energy spark to the Antelopes if need be.
Good defense by both teams so far. Neither team giving an inch, pressuring balls right away.
Morgan Schlegel's been excellent on that near side, rushing the Antelopes. And that one's kicked deep over the head of the defenders, right to Riley Coomer, who will reset. Riley, belting kick from the 10-yard line, is going to go all the way to the 50 where it bounces onto the Avonworth side where it's relayed back. Kathleen Verostek plays it over to Brittany Cullen. Brittany Cullen, nice pass over to Simone Sharpless. Sharpless up and over to Lauren McDonald. Lauren McDonald, she's pushing down. She gets a kickoff. It's blocked.
Collapsed on her really well there, did Avonworth.
Yep.
3 defenders on her right away as soon as she got their ball. They didn't have the talent that Lauren has.
Avonworth will kick this one up. Eden Schließ was excellent back there. And Riley Coomer lets out a belting kick back to the 50. Mina Syme lateraled it across. Babuski got it over. And Morgan Schlegel plays it out. Thrown in on the far side. Played in front. Babuski's over there. And it's cleared out to the side by Lauren Mealy. Corner kick for the Antelopes. And it's a good one right in front. Misses the head.
That was a really good corner kick. Good missed opportunity there for Avonworth as that kick came right down in the goalkeeper's box.
Missed the head just barely of Mina Syme.
Avonworth on those corner kicks, they don't set up where they want to go. They set up more outside the box to make the runs as it's being kicked, which kind of creates confusion for the defending team. They have to make sure they track track the offenders there. They're trying to get ahead on the ball. Unfortunately, there for Avonworth, they weren't not able to get ahead on that one, and that was a really good corner kick.
Lily Karsman on the far sideline kicks it up. It just goes out. Avonworth will play it from about the 35. Thrown in on that side. That's Gianna Babubski again. Hits it back. Where it's played on further down the far side. Morgan Schlegel in hot pursuit. And she gets that one out. It'll still be Avonworth ball, but she's been really tight on the players in that corner. Nice rush there by North. Hard on the ball was Avonworth. Babubski now. Passes it across, looking for Simon, and it goes out. Thrown in by North. That was Al McKenzie.
No shots on goal yet for either team. Avonworth has dominated most of the possession so far, though. North Catholic holding strong defensively, not letting them get many opportunities.
Babubski back out. Now it's over to Palladino. Palladino tried to get it down low. It didn't quite work. And Riley Coomer gets it back.
Good pressure there by Simone Sharpless to disrupt that shot attempt.
Coomer, another good kick. Kathleen Verostek gets a little bit of a tap on it, but Palladino will hit it across. Brittany Cullen up, but nice play there to push it further by Avonworth. Babubski, we've called her name a lot already. Lots of possession for her. Pass across. Nice player by Elle McKenzie, who gets it up the wing. There goes Simone Sharpless. Nice
There's
pass.
Lauren McDonald with speed.
Lauren McDonald down at the far side at the 10, down to the 5. The goal line is shot over the nets.
That's going to be North Catholic's strategy to get that opening goal, as was the strategy last time against Avonworth. Get Lauren McDonald on a run. She's got the speed. She's the fastest player on the field, and she was able to get around the defender there, take a shot that just missed above the crossbar.
Hit down the field by Avonworth. Nice play there to get it out by Jillian Kennedy. Who is back there on defense. Lauren Mealy, Jillian Kennedy, and Elle McKenzie. That's the basis of the back court back there. Backfield, I should say. Just out there as North was not able to keep that one in. Kicked down the field by the Antelopes. Bounces at the 25 all the way down to the 15 where it's played on further. And they're going to get a push called on Avonworth, as Morgan Schlegel was defending there. Riley Coomer will kick it from about the 12 on a line drive past the 50. Played on further here by Lauren McDonald, and it's kicked out by look like Eden Shellis. This is Schlegel. Nice throw in. Kicked back by Avonworth. And it bounces at the 30. All the way to the 40 now. Mealy's kick is going to be whistled back.
Call on Lily Karsman there. A little much, too much contact there.
Not a lot of, no offense really to speak of so far.
No offense either team. Avonworth seems to have dominated most of the possession, but they haven't really gotten many chances. North Catholic's playing good defensively. North Catholic's probably the best chance of the game as with Lauren McDonald's shot. Just went over the crossbar, so that technically not counted as a shot.
Avonworth hits it down the far side. Regrouping as Jillian Kennedy gets it to Riley Coomer, lets it go to about the 35 where it's headed, responded to by North. That was Lily Karsman who responded to it. Now Avonworth has it back. Brittany Cullen playing hard on defense. That's up to number 18, Alexander now.
Neither team has really been very clean. There's been a lot of turnovers on both sides, a lot of balls out of bounds.
Grabbing. Schlegel throws that one in. Across the 50.
A lot of just kicking it. Not much intent behind a lot of these kicks. by
Well,
either side.
hope kicks.
Trying to get in the groove of the game. And similar story last time as well. A sloppy to start thing, got a lot better as the game went on.
Just over 10 minutes into this one. Lauren McDonald intercepts that pass. Gets around. A girl still going hard down the sideline. Has a little bit of room. McDonald tries to the center in front. Didn't have enough speed on that one to get all the way over. Intercepted by an Avonworth player. Now here at the 45. Knocked down was Carsman. And it's played across to the North Catholic side. Jillian Kennedy has it. Kicks it back to Riley Coomer. Lets it go. Once again, that one will go to about the 45.
Avonworth's been able
comes
to
up.
outnumber
Yep.
North Catholic when North Catholic's trying to go on attack. North Catholic had 4 players on the offensives in there. Avonworth counter was 6. So it's hard to create offense when you're outnumbered like that.
Brittany Cullen guide to Lauren McDonald, who's down. Shot stopped.
But when you have Lauren
Elena-
McDonald,
yep.
the Rhode Island commit, she can create offense all by herself there.
Elena Zimmerman with a stop there as McDonald took that from the 50 to the 10. Off Amina Symes' head and rolls out of bounds at about the 25. Elle McKenzie throws it in. Syme intercepts. Nice play there by Mealy to get it up to Verostic. Verostic in a battle there. Kicked way deep there by Avonworth right to Riley Coomer. To come out and play that. That was Tess Papas, who's way there in the back for Avonworth. Kicked that one a good 50 yards. Right to Riley Coomer.
Needs to say, Riley is getting her leg ready for tonight for the football game. A lot of punts early in this one.
Absolutely. Looking to Babuski, who plays it further. Coomer's gonna have to come out and play this one and scoops it up just in the nick of time.
Smart there. A smart play there by Riley Coomer. She came out the one, was able to scoop it up just in the nick of time.
Kick to the 45. Rostic is in a battle there. Whistle sounds. It'll be
Goes
Avonworth.
against North, yeah. These two teams in their matchups always seem to have some physicality, Alex.
Always do. Nice deep kick there by Avonworth. Mealy gets it to the 20, where it's played up by Carsman. And there's Lauren McDonald with it. Lauren McDonald right in front of us here. Stops and starts. Syme got a leg on that one, and it's returned. McDonald gets a leg on that one as Palladino try to get it further. Now she does successfully. Carsman over to Mealy. Mealy kicks it on the far side. Just skimmed past Brittany Cullen and out of bounds. Thrown in by the Antelopes. Mealy plays it back at her own 40. Kicks it across to the opposing 40.
That was a little contact there. I don't know why that one wasn't called.
That was Kathleen Verostic who was knocked down there. And that will go out.
That was every bit of contact that was called on North Catholic earlier.
Yep. Out at about the 5 is where they will throw it in. Great throw in. And now running down the sideline was Verostic. Held up now by Avonworth. Kicked across to Palladino. Palladino back to now. And now here played further by Greta O'Brien. To the far side. Back to the middle to now. And it's played all the way to Riley Coomer. Caroline Sweeney is the Avonworth player that's been right in the thick of things down below the 10-yard line, especially.
Turnover there for Avonworth. Could give North an offensive opportunity here.
North Catholic, number 2, Reagan Young, replacing Brittany Cullen.
Reagan Young checks in for North Catholic for Brittany Cullen. Thrown over, Carly Rivetti. Played it, but Avonworth gets it right back. Elle McKenzie, nice kick there. Responds and flips position by 30 yards. Played out there is Reagan Young. Up to Lauren McDonald. Can't she do it? Oh, and a great play by Zimmerman.
Great play by goaltender Zimmerman there. able to get on that ball before Lauren McDonald's chance to get to it, because if Lauren McDonald gets to that one, that one's a goal for North Catholic.
Yeah.
Much like how Riley Coomer made a similar play like that earlier in this game.
Down to the 40 is that kick. But they do get across the field. Babubski, nice play by Mealy to stifle that one, but it's gotten right back. Still battle in front of us. That was Emma Luther for Avonworth as it went off of her, and North Catholic gets it. Elle McKenzie to Young. Nice player by Simone Sharpless. What a beautiful play. Almost a give and go there with McDonald. But good defense by Greta O'Brien, who will throw it in now. Intensity's starting to rev up a bit here, Ryan.
It has.
Lily Karsman went to Luther. Luther to Babubski, now looking for Syme.
Anytime you see the ball go to Syme, number 16 for North Catholic, Carly Rivetti is going to be right on her. Her role last game, last time these two teams played was shadowing Fiona Mahan. Tonight, it's shadowing
Mina Syme. Whistle blows. That is all on North Catholic. That was Lauren Mealy who the whistle was on, and that will give Avonworth a chance to set up their offensive attack. As we are with 23 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35-yard line will be Emma Luther with the kick. A line drive, barely even got off the ground to the 15, where there's a scramble there, and it's kicked out nicely by the Trojanettes. It will still remain Avonworth ball at about the 35 again. Are they giving it to North? No, they're not. There we go. Alessa Palladino, she's going to leave it. She's going to check out, and checking in is number 20, Jessica Hunt, who will throw this in.
Jessica Hunt.
Played by Reagan Young and kicked out of danger by Simone Sharpless. And that's going to be kicked out by Avonworth. North's going to get possession here. Lauren McDonald throws it in off of Reagan Young, kicked out by Avonworth. And now Mealy and McKenzie ran into each other, but it won't matter as it went off of Avonworth anyway.
If that ball would have squeaked by, that would have been an odd man break there for Avonworth, as they had numbers. Two North Catholic players ran into each other there.
Down the far side is Avonworth. Kicked across, looking for Babubski, intercepted by Karsman. It goes to Null. Now in a give and go there. Now looking for Syme. It was behind her.
Deflected off North Catholic, it
did.
looks like.
So it would still be Avonworth possession. Maintained here by Babubski. Now down and crossed in front by Null. It just missed.
That was a really good play there by Avonworth. They were able to do an overlap into the corner with a great cross yet again. And that one was headed just by the post there. Avonworth, second good chance of the game for them.
Just missed Emma Luther. It looked to have been actually Catherine Petrina on the centering attempt there. Lily Karsman over to Morgan Schlegel, who kicks that one up to Lauren McDonald off of her, and she's going to be in a foot race. Lauren McDonald has it about the 5, crosses up to the 10, in front. Looking for Reagan Young, it didn't quite work. And Avonworth will get it back. This will be kicked out by Zimmerman. Off of Sharpless. Avonworth still maintains it, but now they kick it out, and North Catholic is going to get a great opportunity here. Kicked in front, Zimmerman off of her knees, rebounds there, no one from North Catholic is, and it's cleared out. And that one's kicked forcefully by Jillian Kennedy right back to goaltender Zimmerman.
Both teams getting a lot of chances now, Alex.
Now they are, yep.
Expecting to see a goal in the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes, we'll put it on the clock. By 14:24, we'll see if we have a goal. As we're at 19:24 now, 19:15. Lily Karsman, nice rush there. But a good play stepping up on that was Greta O'Brien. Headed there by Lauren Mealy. Lily Karsman, nice play there as well. Avonworth in their own end. Plays with it. If they don't touch it, it's going to go out. It does. Taylor Volson checks it.
Avonworth is really defending strong on the sides of the field. I think North Catholic should look a little bit more to the middle of the field to generate some of their chances. Lily Cars has been open a lot in the middle of the field for some throw-ins and some passes, which could have been made as well.
That's Young throwing it in. Avonworth is going to chip it out, and North Catholic is going to have an opportunity here inside the 20-yard line.
I'd like to see North Catholic test this goaltender Zimmerman. She let in one weak goal last time these two teams played, went through her hands. So maybe put some more shots on her. Test
Put it
her
in the
early.
air, maybe.
Yep. There's been a couple of shots. Both have been on the ground though. That she has saved.
Morgan Schlegel, a great play, gets around two people. Now they're going to get inside the 5, where Schlegel will throw it in, and she has a great arm on those throw-ins. Look at that. Throws it right a quarter of the way over the end zone, and it goes right to Zimmerman as North couldn't get a handle on it. Kicked out by Zimmerman. Good kick, booming all the way to the 50. Wind going with it, so it might have helped. Luther. Babuski over Mealy. Turnaround play there by Taylor Volson. And she's going to get it again. Now Babuski. Over, I believe, to Petrina on the far side. Keeps it in the corner, kicked out by Schlegel.
This is extremely hard to generate offense against North Catholic. They pack the box extremely well with really strong defense, with 5 defensemen back when the ball gets near their zone, and they pressure it hard. The midfielders all held back, so you have to generate a lot of your offense against North Catholic with a lot of crosses. And Avonworth, they've tried that a couple of times. It's almost worked, but it's hard to attack through the middle of the field.
Brittany Cullen checks in. And Reagan Young goes right back out. And look out in front,
There's the
Cooper
cross.
picks it up, and she bears the brunt of the hit. Great play by Riley Cooper. That was Alexandra Nell. Whistle blows as Syme had it. Whistle blows on Avonworth.
Good defense there by Carly, able to draw the foul.
Yeah. Now they're going to talk about it, the officials here, as Avonworth's coaching staff was not too happy about that. And it's going to be Avonworth ball. And obviously to the displeasure of some North Catholic faithful here today. It's only early. We're only a quarter through this game. And now the referee is engaging with the fan. Brittany Cullen playing defense here. It's going to be a corner kick for Avonworth.
Second corner kick for Avonworth. First one was a really good kick, but no one was able to get on it.
This will be kicked by Emma Luther.
North Catholic's got to track the players good here.
Nice play there by Lily Karsman. Running out to defend it now. And it's going to go all the way back to the 30 where Laura McDonald is. plays it across. It goes to Nall, but it goes out of bounds, which is okay. Nice play there by Lauren McDonald. This will be thrown in by number 8, Greta O'Brien. Play down to Palladino. Now Lauren McDonald gets a nice kick on that one across the field where it's returned quickly by Pappas. Karsman, hard. Off of, and a tumble there. Emma Luther lands in the lap of Kathleen Verostek. Kathleen Verostek, she gets beat up during these games.
Oh, that ball almost squeaked by.
It did. And you would have had Lauren McDonald in a clear break. Carly Rivetti.
I feel like she's almost 100% on those chances.
Yep. Jillian Kennedy kicks it all the way back across. Played by Nall. Verostek was there as well. Syme and Eden Schellis decide who's going to take it. Schellis does. Up to the 50 where it's played by Nall. Nice play there. Lauren Mealy was there. Now kicked across towards the middle. Where Babowski has it knocked a nice foot on ball there by Brittany Cullen. And it go out. And it will still be Avonworth possession. Palladino will throw it in. Nice D there by Brittany Cullen. Kathleen Verostek there as well. It goes up to Palladino. Palladino over to Nall. Nice D there by Laura McDonald. Rush that play, and it'll go right to Riley Cooper.
Created a turnover. Good play. Good hustle.
And by the way, we did not have a goal in the next 5 minutes, like Ryan predicted. That's okay, though. It's tough to predict soccer. Thrown in the air at the 45. Across the field was that throw. Now Mina Syme. Over to Babowski. Hard on that play is Karsman on the far side. Still there. Schlegel's wrapping around Babowski. And now played across Palladino to give and go. Verostek plays it up to about the 45. O'Brien down low to Palladino. Turns it over to Elle McKenzie, who hits it across the 50. Luther off the foot of Verostek. Verostek tries to stay with it. She does. It's kicked on further but right to Elle McKenzie, who hits it all the way across the field out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Thrown in on the far sideline. That's Babowski. It goes off in North Catholic. And Avonworth will retain possession. Thrown in there. Kicked across. Where Mina Syme has it. Nice header there to the middle where Palladino will get a foot on it. Babowski's over there. So is Brittany Cullen, who's playing excellent defense.
Both teams now playing stifling defense again. It opened up a little bit, but now it's starting to head back into that offensive lull. Let's see if Lauren McDonald can change that here.
Kicked back across. No one stepped up to get that ball there. Babowski now up the near sideline, still going.
Through ball here.
Nice way to close the legs by Jillian Kennedy. Not let that one get through. It goes on the far side.
If that ball would have gone through, that might have been a odd man break or maybe even a breakaway there for Avonworth. As Mina Syme was streaking across the middle.
Alexander now over to Alessia Palladino. Palladino will get it back on the give and go from Syme. Elle McKenzie on her. Just stays in on the sideline. In front, Kathleen Verostek. Lily Karsman, I should say, with excellent defense there. And North will get possession. Avonworth has dominated for most of the last 10 minutes or so zone time.
Yep. But they still haven't been able to get those chances.
You're right.
Have they had a shot? I don't. They've had some chances. But I don't know if they actually had a legitimate shot on goal yet.
There was one centering that Riley had come out and took a hit on, but that was it. Brittany Cullen.
And that wasn't. I mean, could have been a really good opportunity, but it's kind of a miss hit a little bit.
Yep.
Into the game for North Catholic, number 25, Replacing number 19, Kathleen Verostek.
Kathleen Verostek will check out. Kate Caldwell will check in. That's number 25. And now North has it in positive territory. Played across towards the middle. Lauren McDonald a kick. Gets it off right to Zimmerman on one hop.
It's been a fairly even game again.
It has been. It looked like Babuski was grabbing Ella McKenzie. No call. Babuski still has possession of it. Crosses it in front. Schlegel gets a foot on it. It's headed across from about the 25 to about the 5-yard line of the end zone.
It looks like one team might be getting the momentum. The other side comes back and gets a scoring chance. Very back and forth again.
North.
Can't say we didn't expect that, though, of the two top teams in Class 2A. North Catholic 10-0, Avonworth 9-1 in conference, with the lone loss coming to North Catholic 3-0.
North will get possession of it here again as Emma Luther kicked it to Riley Coomer. Coomer lets a towering kick go across the field off of Shellis, and it will be North Catholic possession on the far sideline. Morgan Schlegel, what a throw that is. My goodness, over 20-yard throw there. And
North Catholic will get their first corner attempt.
Corner kick. Simone Sharpless will go over to kick it. Her and Lauren McDonald, the team's two leading scorers this year. A senior and a freshman. Reagan Young will check in here for Brittany Cullen.
And as much as last year's team was senior heavy, this team is a lot more youth contributing.
Here we go.
North Catholic sets up their corner kicks in the box instead of running from the outside in.
Kicker by Sharpless. In front. It looked like
there was
Zimmerman.
Contact made. And I believe it did go to Zimmerman, and she was able to clear it out.
I think Tess Pappas made an excellent play in there to keep that one out as well, who was on the far post. It's tough to see from this far away what goes on in that section. Nice play there by Jillian Kennedy for North Catholic. Oh, and she pushes over a girl. Excellent play there as it goes the other way. Excellent physicality there from Jillian Kennedy.
I think it was called. I don't know.
That's okay to be physical.
Rising back up the action in this one. It was in a little lull for about 10 minutes. Now,
that went through. Lauren McDonald was off to the races.
It's like in a book, and now it's the rising action. Pretty soon it'll reach the climax.
There we go. The climax of the first half. It's probably coming soon as we're down to less than 6 minutes and 30 seconds in this first half. 0-0 is the score. Alexandra Null, her pass is over the head of her intended target. And out, North Catholic will get it at about the 45-yard line. Thrown in. What a throw that is by Morgan Schlegel. And North will get it 20 yards further down the field.
Back into the game for the Trojans, number 3, Brittany Cullen.
Brittany Cullen checks in again for Reagan Young. Cullen now has it. Up to Schlegel. Let's go. A nice kick. Now Sharpless is going to have to keep it in. She does. And
goes out the face of the defender and somehow stayed in.
It stayed in. Still below the 10. Below the 5 even. Now up to the 10-yard line. Luther plays it across.
I can't believe that ball didn't go out for a corner.
That is something. Now at the 25, Elle McKenzie will throw it in. Kathleen Verostek will check back in, and Kate Caldwell will check out. Thrown in by Elle McKenzie. Sharpless centers. Lauren McDonald speeds through it. Got a handle on it. Over to Schlegel. Schlegel to Karsman. Karsman looking across for
Good
Sharpless.
defensive play there.
It was. by Mina Syme.
Jumping in front of that pass now, creating to the turnover now.
Morgan Schlegel, nice play there defensively. Now it's returned by Alexandra Nall. McKenzie gets it up to Rivetti.
Great through ball there.
Excellent pass by Carly Rivetti. Looking for Brittany Cullen. Brittany Cullen is still in the area. Now kicked back on the North Catholic side. Babuski tried to get it over to Syme. Great defense here by Elle McKenzie. McKenzie still on her. Babuski keeps on going though. Syme takes it. Down to Babuski. Nice foot there by Jillian Kennedy.
Good teamwork there by Rivetti and Kennedy. Was able to double team that to be able to get that ball out of harm's way.
That one's kicked across by Palladino and out. Riley Coomer will get a chance to reset with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Coomer's kick goes to a little bit past the 30. Now plays it deep. Returned by Jillian Kennedy off the head of Lily Karstman. Now Brittany Cullen. It goes off of, or kicked out, I should say, by Avonworth. North will get it at the 40-yard line. Schlegel will throw it in. Well, that's off a good one. To about the 35, where it's returned immediately by Avonworth. Palladino over to Null, who hits it where Kennedy responds, and it gets all the way back to the 50. Kick deep by Avonworth. Coomer comes out to play it. Oh my, and she's knocked down late. And there's a whistle. See a card, ref. Here it comes. There it is. Unnecessary after the play was already dead.
Yellow card issued to number 7, Gianna Babuski.
Gianna Babuski's been in that area all night.
Checking into the game, number 9, Taya.
Takes a cheap shot.
That was late.
That was late. And that sends a message to me if you're North. Avonworth's going to play physical. You have to respond. Can't be pushed around. And Riley Coomer will not be. Lily Karstman lets go a booming kick across the field of the 45. Rostick played it back at her own 45 as responded to. And now North is going to get it at the 25-yard line. Maybe a little bit more in plus territory. Sharpless over to Rostick. Now you're down to 240, less than 240
See if that gives North some momentum. Maybe a little spark.
Maybe a little spark here. You only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left now. And
Looks to the middle of the field here.
McKenzie throws it in to Sharpless. Mina Syme lets
Avonworth
it go.
has his numbers on the outside. They're able to double team Sharpless there.
Excellent play by Morgan Schlegel. It goes back to Mealy. Mealy kicks it along. It goes right by the defender. Still down there's Lauren McDonald here on the near side. Centers in front. It'll be a corner kick for North Catholic with less than 2 minutes remaining as of now. Big opportunity for the Trojanettes as they set up. Sharpless will kick it. It goes a little bit past. It went right to McDonald. Kicked down on the far side by Avonworth at about the 10-yard line. Schlegel's going to come in and throw this one in with 1:30 and less to go. Thrown in. And about the goal line, kicked.
Oh, the crossbar. That was a bicycle kick, basically. Not like a 100% bicycle kick, but that was an incredible play.
Lauren McDonald looked like she hopped in the air.
Was that Lauren who it was?
It looked like she hopped in the air and kicked it with the side of her foot off the crossbar from 10 yards out.
It was basically a bicycle kick. Zimmerman wasn't ready for
and
that.
And there it's in! The centering pass by Sharpless is put in by the Trojanettes with 50 seconds to go in the half.
You knew it was coming soon. Both teams were getting opportunities. North Catholic, they got this spark. They got sparked. They created some chances. Lauren McDonald almost puts one in with a bicycle kick, and as Sharpless crosses it. And Brittany Cullen puts it in for the North Catholic goal. 1-0 Trojanettes.
With just 38 seconds remaining on the clock. And now the refs are going to come together here. That's not a good sign. Brittany
I think
Cullen.
it's just a discussion with the Avonworth coach.
Yeah, Brittany Cullen has been on a scoring tear as of late over the past 2 weeks in her games. Has been a force to be reckoned with within that 10-yard line to, I should say, the last 20 yards to the mouth of the goal. I don't know what really came of that discussion. Arguing about something in the box, I'm not quite sure. But it doesn't matter. North Catholic up 1-0. Jessica Hunt checks into the game for Avonworth. As Avonworth look for a little bit of some juice here, but Mina Syme kicked it right out on the 25-yard line of North.
All the momentum's on the Trojan side here.
Lauren McDonald back to Elle McKenzie, kicks it across the field where it was received at the 35. Kathleen Verostic in a nice battle there and gets it across the field. Responded to by Avonworth. Lauren
Just
Mealy
clear it out. Let this half run out.
to the 50. Lauren McDonald has taken away for her by Luther, and that will do it for half one. North Catholic leads 1-0 on a goal scored by Brittany Cullen from Simone Sharpless with about 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Another slow progressing half. Was a little sloppy at first. Started going up a little bit, getting more action, and then another little lull. But then that last 10 minutes, there was a lot of chance for both sides. And North Catholic was able to get the ice-breaking goal in this one with Brittany Cullen off a cross from Simone Sharpless. Right after, Lauren McDonald almost put in a sort of bicycle kick that went off the crossbar. So North Catholic generated some chances, able to go up 1-0 in halftime.
And with that, we have about a 10-minute halftime break here, and we'll talk to you again in about 7 minutes as we'll start with about 2 minutes left on the clock for halftime as we recap the first half once again and set you up for the second half. So get a snack, go to the bathroom, come back and join us for half two. And we are back starting the second half action. North Catholic up in this game 1-0 off the goal by senior Brittany Cullen, one of the 3 seniors for the Trojanettes, and all 3 have played great first halves. Laura McDonald, Elle McKenzie, and Brittany Cullen. A physical half, had its lulls, had its moments, had its offensive up and downs, but ended great for the Trojanettes as they go up 1 into halftime. What was the score going into halftime in the previous game? I think it was 1-0 as well.
I think it was 1-0.
And then North got 2 goals in the second.
And it was
half.
a really similar too. Like
Yeah.
it started off slow. Laura McDonald didn't get the first goal in this one, but she got the first goal in the last one off a break. But it wasn't until later in that first half that North Catholic actually broke the ice.
And these teams are pretty evenly matched, even without Avonworth's best player, Fiona Mahan, in the game. As Avonworth has played good compensating for that tonight. And the second 40 minutes is underway. Mina Syme kicked it down here at the near sideline where it's kicked out by number 10, Catherine Petrina. Morgan Schlegel lets it go, skims the head of Lauren McDonald. Who's in hot pursuit of that ball. But Alexandra Null plays it over, off of Kathleen Verosik, who settles it down. Simone Sharpless now feeds
There's
it
a through
through,
ball.
looking for Lauren. Oh, and a nice play.
Really good through ball look there. Lauren McDonald just out of her reach, or else that would have been a really good opportunity with Lauren McDonald's breakaway speed. Now North Catholic will get a throw.
Greta O'Brien with a nice defensive play to kick that one towards the corner and away from Lauren McDonald. Morgan Schlegel.
They ever taken all the throws, Alex. She ran all the way across the field for that one.
Yep. Her arms are going to be tired after this one. Right in the middle, Carly Rivetti was just a hair behind Alexandra Null on that, but it doesn't matter. North had it. Lauren Mealy, a kick deflected to the side, and it's going to go out. Corner kick, North Catholic.
North Catholic's coming out this one swinging a lot more than in the first half. They're trying to get a good lead that could be proved to be insurmountable for the Lopes.
And interesting play there. Schlegel now get it from Sharpless, kicked in front. It's deflected. Zimmerman falls on it. Kicked out by Zimmerman. Up to the 12. Battled for there. Oh, and a little bit of a collision there between Cullen and it looked like Eden Shellis. There's a bug flying. Lots of bugs flying around the booth tonight. Oh, and a big collision there.
Card coming, it looks like.
Mina Syme.
Or else, or at least a discussion.
Mina Syme was the perpetrator. They're not going to.
Yep.
Oh, hey, there it is. Took a while, but there it is. Mina Syme is going to have to go off for 5 minutes.
There's a bee flying around in the press box.
That's not even a bee. That's like some sort of wasp. There's like 3 of them. And Coach Sharpless on the far sideline was adamant with the near ref on that side. The near ref did not call that. It was the ref here closer to us on this sideline that called it.
But that's crucial. That's one of Avonworth's best offensive players. She's out for
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Gianna
Back into the game
Babowski.
for Avonworth, number 7, Gianna Babushi.
checks in. Simone Sharpless from the 38 kicks it. A good one. Zimmerman catches it. That's a 47-yard kick.
She had a similar kick just like that. The last time these two teams met, it was actually the third goal for North Catholic. It was about from the 25, maybe even 30-yard line that she kicked it from, and nearly went in. Or it did go in that time, and nearly went in this time.
Down the near sideline, Cullen, who threw it. It goes off of Avonworth. North will still have possession. Thrown in by Cullen. Now on the far sideline, I should say, Lily Karstman still maintains possession. Feeds it in front, kicked out to the side by Avonworth. Cullen there again, kicked out and deflected off of North Catholic. It will be Avonworth ball at their own 17. Thrown in. That is Palladino. Goes off of her and out. Now Brittany Cullen quickly tries to get up to Sharpless, and it's chipped out inside the 5 at about the goal line. Thrown in by Cullen again. Verostic centers it over to the far side. Carly Rivetti. Rivetti up to the top at about the 30. Schlegel over to Karstman. Karstman moves it around. Nice play over to Elle McKenzie. McKenzie's kick. That's towards the middle. Zimmerman gets it on one hop.
North Catholic has been dominating offensively in this half. Avonworth hasn't gone to past midfield yet. North Catholic's just been pressuring, creating turnovers, just generating a lot of chances. They're trying to get that second goal and then play a lot more defense to be able to hold the lead, because with how strong North Catholic is defensively, 2 goals is extremely difficult to come back from.
Thrown in by Avonworth and kicked out to about the 25 where Babowski plays it. Babowski over to Luther. Here on the near side now. It's going to go to Petrina, I should say. Catherine Petrina. Good D there by Carly. Rivetti stops that attack in its tracks. Now number 6, Eden Schellis. It's going to throw this one in. Swing and a miss by number 28, Caroline Sweeney. And Morgan Schlegel will get it. Schlegel throws it off of Lauren McDonald, and it'll be not North Catholic, but Avonworth ball. At the 40. Luther has Sharpless right on her.
Sharpless, create turnover.
Oh, and down. That looked like a push there to knock down Verostic. No whistle.
Just two players going for the ball, just contact on both sides.
Schlegel at the 40.
Into the game for North Catholic, number 11, Riley Rokon, replacing number 19, Kathleen Morocco.
Riley Rokon checks in for North. The freshman for Kathleen Verostic, the sophomore. North has possession of it at about the 20. Karstman.
Handball.
Handball, and it'll go the other way. Kicked out by Schellis. And nice D there by Rivetti.
Really strong defensively, pressuring the ball. North Catholic is. As soon as Avonworth gets it, they've really been struggling to be able to get consistent possession. As in the first half, it looked like Avonworth was dominating possession. Now North Catholic has been just controlling every bit of the second half so far.
Avonworth will get it. Off the whistle. Eden Schellis will kick it from her own 35. Null back. It's kicked further by Papas. And now Belton kick will send it all the way back to goaltender Zimmerman. Elena Zimmerman lets a kick go to about the 35. Or goes off the head of Alessia Palladino. Now in the middle. Null kicks it up to Babowski. Over to Luther. Now has Palladino looking for it. Nice play by Jillian Kennedy, who took the hit and made a great play. And this will be North Catholic possession as Riley Rokon was in great pursuit on the far side of the field at the 50. That one's kicked right across to North Catholic's end. Nice play there by Lauren Mealy to send that one back to the other side of the field.
Back into the game for Avonworth, number 9, Thea Lovolson.
Tia Love Olson checks in now here on North Catholic side, it's hit across by Mealy. Lauren McDonald now to Sharpless, try to get it back to McDonald. It was just behind her and played out by Tess Pappas.
Really nice play there by Pappas to intercept that. She's been playing really stellar defense on Lauren McDonald all night.
Luther back to Pappas. Over to Shellis, who's going to have to run a long ways to get it. Keeps it in, but kicks it out. Morgan Schlegel
Number 25, Kate Caldwell.
is going to walk it up to about the 20. Kate Caldwell, number 25, checks in. She has the ball now. Lily Korsman checked out. She's been out there all game and has played fantastic. Now in the middle, Riley Rocon. McDonald comes up to get a foot on it. Now Brittany Cullen to the outside where McDonald has it. McDonald centers it in front. Nice play there to get it out. And they're going to call a handball on Tess Pappas. And now a penalty kick for Simone Sharpless from the 5-yard line.
Big opportunity, North Catholic. 31 minutes left. This is a chance to take a 2-goal lead that may be insurmountable with the way North Catholic plays defense has been controlling this second half so far. Simone Sharpless, this is who you want taking it if you're North Catholic.
Here we go.
She's one of the best kicks on the team, maybe the best.
Sharpless. The kick. It's in! 2-0. North Catholic.
Perfectly placed in the corner. The goaltender guessed right. Zimmerman guessed right. It was just so perfectly placed that the diving Zimmerman was just out of her reach into the corner, kept it on the ground. A great kick, and North Catholic takes a 2-0 lead.
Back into the game for North Catholic, number 19, Kathleen Verostic. And for Avonworth, number
And Kathleen Verostic checks in for Riley Rocon. .31 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second half. Mina Syme kicks it over to Luther. Intercepted by Laura McDonald. Laura McDonald down the field at the 30, kicks it in front. Now she's going to speed up. Look at the speed.
And it looks like they'll call that one. Lauren McDonald will be Avonworth.
She did push a bit.
Yeah.
She pushed a bit. And Avonworth will get it at their own 10 where they can restart play. The football team is in your camera view right now as they just arriving. As we're about, where are we at about now? About 2.5 hours away from the start of that matchup between North Catholic and Avonworth, as it is a rivalry night here at J.C. Stone Field. Trojans and Lopes. Hopefully North gets the better of both. They're getting the better of the Lopes right now are the Trojanettes. Babuski plays it at her own 45. Kate Caldwell, great pressure on her. It's played up and kept in by Alessia Palladino. And it goes out now, but it's still Palladino who will be able to play it in as it's still Avonworth possession. Mina Syme. Mina Syme kicks it across. Luther has an opportunity. Great D there by Morgan Schlegel. Still in hot pursuit of Alexandra Dahl, who kicks it. No white shirts there. Just a red one.
It's getting a little shippy now down here at the J.C. Stone Field.
And that one is responded to
She
by...
can, you mentioned earlier, but she can really, she's really good at those throws as Morgan Schlegel. She throws that like 25 yards.
Let's track this one. From about the 48 all the way to the
26 yards.
That would be farther than most passes we see in the football game tonight.
She threw from the 50. It looked like it would have landed around the 24, right?
Nice play there by Pappas off her head. Now centered in the middle. That's Sharpless. What a move. Sharpless a kick on goal, and it's stopped by Zimmerman.
North Catholic is just imposing their will so far in this second half. Avonworth hasn't been able to generate anything. And North Catholic's pressures just consistently force turnovers.
Al McKenzie kicks that one out right over the North Catholic sideline at about the 35. Where it is thrown in. Brittany Cullen off of her head. And down on the 45 on North Catholic side. They'll take Avonworth. Oh my goodness. She stepped up about 10 yards on that. Now the ref tells her to
ease up a bit here and start at the 45. There it is thrown in. Back out to the top. Played across to Luther. That was Palladino who was the one that threw that ball in. And that one is, no one is there for Avonworth. Morgan Schlegel will throw it in from her own 10.
Into the game for your North Catholic Trojans.
Brittany Cullen checks out, and Reagan Young checks back in. Caldwell gets that one across midfield, but it's responded to by Greta O'Brien. Simone Sharpless, the phenomenal freshman, gets it back to Morgan Schlegel. Over to Lauren Mealy. Riley Coomer now. We haven't called her name, I don't think, at all this half.
Nope. A lot different than the last time these two teams faced. You were calling her, if we were announcing, we would have called her name every other minute, as she was facing a lot of shots but made some big plays in that one. She made some nice saves in the first half, though.
She did.
Who knows? She might be challenged soon in this one. North might need her to come up strong to be able to hold this 2-0 lead.
Babuski. Over to Palladino. Lets it go. In front is Null. Oh, and she just didn't get it. Riley Coomer played it well. Coomer lets go a great kick right to Kathleen Verostek. Coomer again gets it. Now kicked up to about the 25-yard line, where it's played further by Al McKenzie. Now Mina Syme. It went right to Jillian Kennedy, who gets it to Luther. Luther now back to Syme. Syme plays it ahead. Syme might get there first. Syme keeps it in nicely. Back to Null, who kicks. It's in front. Luther, nice play there to get it out.
Avonworth turning the tides a little bit here, generating some chances. North Catholic D holds strong. Now North Catholic with Lauren McDonald's carrying the ball up the other way.
Lauren McDonald.
There's that speed.
Created some room. A shot, and it goes just over the net in the space between the net and the uprights.
That would have been incredible.
Lily Carsman checks back in for North Catholic. Morgan Schlegel checks out. Morgan Schlegel's been excellent in this contest, as has Lily. Oh. Whoa, Zimmerman hesitated there. A little fake out.
The football team was signaling a false start.
And Laura McDonald stifled there. Nice play here to get it up by Avonworth. And great D by
good
Lily
defense.
Carsman. And a whistle. It's a whistle. I thought that was excellent D.
That did look like good defense there by Carson, but ref has a lot better of a view than we do.
Mina Syme will play this one. A beautiful night and afternoon here at J.C. Stone Field. Perfect for soccer and football. A great October.
We haven't had any rainy
day.
games yet.
No, it's been
one
pretty good.
last week was a little chilly, but
It was chilly.
But
this one is gonna
fine
be
up here
about
in the booth.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're okay. Riley Coomer lets one go. Look at that kick, how that spun. And Simone Sharpless looking for Verostek. Didn't quite have great communication there between the two. And Avonworth will get it with under 25 minutes to go here in regulation. Sharpless forces a turnover. McDonald played it right to Papas, who plays it to the other 30-yard line. Rabubski plays it over to Luther. Luther looking for Syme. Syme might get there. Coomer's going to chase it. Coomer kicks it out, but is run into hard by Mina Syme. And Coomer's hobbled for the moment, but now she looks okay. That was a hard hit. And now in front, Coomer scoops it up before Catherine Petrina could get there. Coomer, great kick across the field of the 45.
where Kathleen Verostic plays it ahead, but a little bit too far for Lauren McDonald as Elena Zimmerman picks it up. Zimmerman's kick up to the 40. Mina Syme there. Reagan Young will play it over, and a whistle blows as Lily Karstman played it across. It'll be Avonworth ball at the 40. There's the kick, and it's a good one. Lily Karstman off her head. Mina Syme now tries to play it ahead. Jillian Kennedy says no. Responded to nicely by Alexander Nall. And now Kate Caldwell plays that one ahead. Stepped in front of Lauren McDonald, got there fast and great closing speed, and forced Avonworth to have to reset here. That was Eden Schellist who threw that one in. Now on the near side, it's Petrina. Petrina crosses it over. There's no one there for Avonworth. Reagan Young is going to let that one go out. And a couple of changes here for North Catholic.
The last 10 minutes have looked a lot more like the first half has looked. North Catholic dominated the first 10 minutes, but the last, I guess, eight or so minutes have been more back and forth, both teams generating opportunities, and both teams playing strong defensively.
Morgan Schlegel and Chloe Karstman check in for Reagan Young and Ella McKenzie. Both Karstmans in the game. Lauren Mealy plays that one up to Lauren McDonald. Lauren McDonald had it taken away from her by now, but nice response there by Lily Karstman, who gets it across the field, and it'll go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Throw it in by Schellist. Babuski looking for Syme. Mina Syme on the far side at the 10. Kicks it over to Palladino at the 15. Palladino to Syme, but it's out of bounds.
Entering the game for the North Catholic Trojans, number 30, Michaela Kanzian. Replacing the number 19, Kathleen Verostic.
Kathleen Verostic will check out, and number 30, Michaela Kanzian, checks in. She's a freshman as well. Good D there by Kanzian. Kanzian has it now. Still a good body position. Gets it back to Lily Karstman.
She ordered the ball really nicely there to Kanzian.
Kanzian again. They're playing bumper cars out there. Kanzian. Great play there as it goes off of Avonworth and out. Well, about halfway through the half, Ryan, what are your thoughts so far on the play of North this half?
North Catholic, for the first 15 minutes or so, was very, very dominant and wasn't creating any chances, or wasn't letting Avonworth generate anything.
Yes.
North Catholic was just dominating offensively, imposing their will. Then even up a little bit these last six or so minutes, Avonworth had some good chances. North Catholic defense came up strong, but now it's back to the North Catholic is dominant. It looks a lot more dominant.
Simone Sharpless is down. And her dad doesn't seem too concerned on the far sideline, so he's walking down the field, and Karen's trying to help her out from the bench, because if Karen comes out there, our trainer here for North, she has to come out of the game, and you do not want her to come out of the game, and a whistle blows.
She's going to have to come out of the game here, though.
As that would have been offside anyway, and Karen's going to have to treat her. And she'll have to come out. But as long
Do you
as
see what
she's
created
okay.
that, Alex?
I did not. It looked like there was a little bit of a collision, maybe a little bit of a quick spinning around at about the 25-yard line. And Simone wouldn't go down in that scenario if she didn't have some pain there. And hopefully it's not too bad. And Coach Sharpless puts up a thumbs up after talking to his daughter, and so that's a great sign. Coach Sharpless, man, has he turned this program around. Like, even brought it consistent, even more consistent, because last year they were good. But the worry was, hey, who knows what's going to happen this year? But this year, now he's really reinvigorated this program.
Yeah, you thought maybe it could be a down year after losing a lot of talented seniors. Well, he's came in and he's really given this program even more of a jolt, and now they're the favorite in Class 2A, and I'd put them up against a lot of teams from 3A as well.
19 minutes and 49 seconds left in regulation. North Catholic leads 2-0 off the goals by Brittany Cullen and Simone Sharpless. Kathleen Verostic will check in for Sharpless, as they're going to have to switch around their positioning. Lauren McDonald will get to play it at the 45, where she kicks it back to Kay Caldwell, who kicks it right back to Lauren McDonald. Lauren McDonald now at the 40, cuts through to the 35, where it's intercepted by Null. Now Null got it to Syme, back to Null. Down the far side, where Babowski plays it. Nice play there by Chloe Karsman to get that one away. Avonworth.
North Carolina's just been strangling Avonworth's offensive attack. They haven't been able to generate anything, get anything to the box.
Morgan Schlegel will throw that one in. Knocked down is Verostic, and that will further on the play by about 15 yards. So North will take that. And they'll be able to kick it from there. Great kick by Lily Karsman. And Verostic, it goes off of Palladino and out. North will have it.
In the game for the Trojans, number 1, Maria Pasquinelli. Number 7, Chloe Carson.
Maria Pasquinelli checks in for Chloe Karsman. Now Kansian looking for that one. Rivetti there as well. Sign back to Luther. Luther looking up to Sweeney. And now Sign kicks that one down the field. At about the 20, where it's played by Jillian Kennedy, who caught it across the field. Now Lauren McDonald plays it back into her own side, kicks it across. A great ball. Looking up for Maria Pasquinelli, who's still hard on that ball. Good possession there, and Avonworth only gets a light kick away to the far side where Kay Caldwell played it. Off of her and out. It is Avonworth ball at their own 35. Thrown in by Shellis, but it was a quick turnover as Lily Karsman has it now. Karsman back to Mealy. Mealy kicks it deep. Off the head of Shellis. Still there. Pappas is there. Lauren McDonald working on it. And now that's Pasquinelli who tried to get a shot on that, but Palladino got a piece of it, and Zimmerman was able to easily scoop it up.
North Catholic yet again imposing their will, creating turnovers, getting chances offensively.
Verostic locked that one down, still there, as Null will get it up, but right to Lily Karsman. Lily Karsman with enough speed and great body position. She's tripped up, and North will keep it. Lily will get it at the 33.
This one might be going on net or a through ball there, maybe for a header.
There's the kick. It's towards the net. Zimmerman played it, and
She could have
scooped it
let that
up.
one out, but
Yeah, she could have. Made it a little more dangerous as she scooped up the rebound just in time. That's Luther. Played it back to Greta O'Brien. Now the ball's way up by Babowski. Morgan Schlegel will kick it out right by the Avonworth bench. Palladino will throw it in from the 20 to Babowski. Babowski in front Sweeney's there, trying to get hit on it. Great defense by Mealy. It's still there, though. Babuski still in tight. Sweeney trying to play through off the foot of Kennedy, and it will go out. That will be a corner kick.
Right there, they were able to get the ball inside, but then they weren't able to get anything in net because there's 4 North Catholic defenders right on it, blocking everything that tries to get through.
Corner kick will be taken by Emma Luther. Luther's kick is centered. It goes out to the side. Oh, great play by Lily Karstman. It will still be Avonworth ball. It will not be a corner kick, as she was one that the ball hit from the corner kick. Kate Caldwell, does it go out off of Avonworth? It does. Have you heard that? That's our PA system here, JC Stone, flaring up. Prepare to hear that during the football game. We'll see how it works. Kate Caldwell will get another chance to play it in, this time from her own 25. Right to Kathleen Verostek, who plays it nicely to Lily Karstman, who makes not miss, and it's still going. Falling down there was Papas. Now Patrina. Caldwell is on her. Now that's kicked in front.
Just pressure has generated so many turnovers for North Catholic.
There's Lauren McDonald inside the 10. Kicked out by Avonworth. Corner kick upcoming. In the game as well right now is number 42 for North Catholic, Nina Bond. A sub that we missed. And here's the kick. Centered in front, hit away by Sign off of her head. And a good job to get it out by Babuski. Schlegel plays it for
Great
50.
hustle there with Lauren McDonald.
It was. Now Schlegel, nice play to get on that. And who's that off of? That's off of Avonworth.
Slowly running out of time is Avonworth down 2. 13 minutes remaining.
Nina Bond off of her, but Avonworth was the one that kicked it out. As that was done by Alexander Na. Thrown down the sideline, Greta O'Brien kicks it out. North Catholic will keep possession of it. This will be thrown in by Schlegel from about the 12-yard line. Off of Luther to Karstman. Karstman's kick just goes wide. And Zimmerman will get a chance to kick this one out. She's going to have an option of which ball to take. She's gonna take the time to kick it out of the net. I guess she might have to. But that's another 10 seconds that Avonworth just doesn't have. They're down by 2 goals. Lauren McDonald raced down there trying to force the turnover. Almost did. Great play there by Bond on the near sideline. But it went out. Still good play.
Avonworth is trying to force too many things. Just turnover after turnover.
That's a kick by Verostek. Stopped by Zimmerman.
Man. That one nearly got over the head of Zimmerman.
Lily Karstman now at the 40, kicks it across the 30, out of bounds at the 25, looking for Pasquinelli. Thrown in by O'Brien. Across the 50 is Avonworth, up to the 45-40. Now down the sideline is Babuski to the 20. Simon now at the 15. Plays it down to Sweeney, who's kicked. Stopped by Comer! What a stop! 2 hands above her head. Kick, flare that one up and up the uprights of the goalpost behind her.
Unbelievable save. She leaped up, got 2 hands of that one, and it just went over the net. Great play. My goaltender, Riley Coomer, she hasn't really been tested in this half, but she was ready for that one and makes a big-time save to keep North Catholic up 2 with 11 minutes remaining in the second half.
And that corner kick went off of Avonworth, and North will get possession of it. Goalie kick for Coomer. Good opportunity, though, for Avonworth on that rush. A lot of that set up by Babubski, who took it about 40 yards down the far sideline. That's Sweeney. Plays it back, looking for Luther. Goes to Lauren McDonald instead. We have not seen Simone Sharpless re-enter this game since she went out with an injury probably over, it's been about at least 10 minutes ago. Kay Caldwell.
No reason not to throw this one over the middle here to Carsman.
And there it is to Carsman at the 30. Carsman's kick is going to go wide from about 40 yards out. And it's going to take a while for Zimmerman to get the ball. And they'll have them stop the clock, or they'll reset a couple seconds here on the clock. And Coach Sharpless is saying, why are you stopping the clock? And he's saying that the goaltender has to get the ball in a timely manner. Or something like that.
You can read the lips from this far.
Something like that. Coach Sharpless continuing the conversation. I hope he didn't yell at the ball girl down there as they're trying to comfort her. It looks like he probably yelled at her, the ref. As they're comforting her, which is nice. Brittany Cullen, one of the leaders on this team. And Coach Sharpless went down there and said something to her. Al McKenzie over there as well. North will get possession in Avonworth's end. At the 25 where it's thrown across. It's about the 10. Play a little bit further, but kicked out by Pappas. Lauren Mealy, great play there. Now gets around Sweeney, still going. Mealy, and it's kicked out by Avonworth. How did they get the ball?
Left.
That's kicked out by Avonworth, and now the ref will get it right. Yes, it is. It's North Catholic possession.
9 minutes.
As Eden Shellis was trying to pull a fast one. Schlegel will throw this one. Inside the 5. Look out! Pasquinelli almost had an opportunity, but it's gobbled up by Zimmerman. That takes a hard bounce at the 40. Sweeney trying to play it there. Lily Carsman was better. Carsman still going. Carsman inside the 10 at the goal line. Off of Avonworth, and it'll be a corner kick. Looked like it was off of Alexandra Nall.
And Sharpless is not available to be able to take the corner kick, so Carsman goes down to take it.
And they're going to take Simone, I think, out for the rest of this
Yeah,
game.
they will.
And at this point, it's not necessary that she goes back in. And that corner kick goes a little bit over everyone's head. From Carsman, who has a heck of a range with her kicks. Luther at the 25. Plays it over to O'Brien. O'Brien, that goes off of, I think that's number 15, Brianna Rock, who's in the game for North Catholic, as that's another sub. They put in a lot of subs as they've really worked the bench in this game. And time will stop. It won't stop. That's a subbing motion. My fault. And is time going to stop now? Now it does. Maybe they didn't mean it to stop earlier at 7:09. And so they're going to start the clock on the referee behind the plays signal, as they wanted to stop the clock.
They're going to let 15 seconds
sooner.
Yep.
Yep.
North Catholic has just been dominating. It's completely and utterly dominating. Avonworth hasn't gotten any chances since about the 25-minute mark.
Babubski over to Palladino. Palladino to Babubski. Still has it. Great body position there by Karstman, forcing her to the outside. Now Mina Syme with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in regulation. That one's trying to play through. That one is stood up by Lauren Mealy. Here on the near side. Played out there by Kate Caldwell, nicely. Catherine Petrino is over there. And that one is kicked back by Alexandra Naw. And now Luther has it. Luther tried to get it down to Syme, intercepted by Schlegel and kicked further by Crotin. Grace Crotin in the game for North. That's right. And nice play by Lauren Mealy, who's played excellent defense in this game. Off of Mealy's head from the kick by Null. And Caldwell gets it up to the 50. Oh, and a big push by number 8, Greta O'Brien. Whistle blows, as they're going to have to wait till the whistle starts in order to kick that ball. This just takes time off the clock. Lily Karstman kicks it back to Mealy. Karstman back to Mealy. Mealy kicks it deep. Off of Laura McDonald. Where Shellis. Palladino. And now over to Babubski now. Whose kick goes all the way down and out of bounds. This will be played in by Kate Caldwell as we're under 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this one. Caldwell throws it in off of Sweeney and out. Karstman's throw goes in. Some of our fans be next to our camera. They like voicing their opinions, as I'm sure you've heard throughout this game. Kicked further by Avonworth down the sideline. That stayed in. Mina Syme over to Palladino. Try to play a through ball. Syme wasn't going there. Oh, now this played right over to Petrina.
They got to try to get something on net.
Caldwell, good defense. It is played in front. Coomer will have to kick
Great
it out.
step there by Riley Coomers. Mina Syme was coming down hard on that one.
Great defense by Brianna Rock there, tying up Babubski. Luther with 3:30 to go and counting. That one's kicked deep off the head of Syme. Palladino's not going to be able to get there. It rolls out. Goaltender kick for Riley Coomer. And North Catholic Ryan is 3 minutes and 10 seconds and less away from winning the section.
Yeah. They are. They've come out ready to play in this one. They've been dominating. Granted, Avonworth probably is missing their best player, but nonetheless, North Catholic has played brilliantly.
North Catholic coming into this game had given up only 4 goals in their last 5, and now will be 4 goals in their last 6 if it holds. Great defense there by Grace Crotin. And now in a battle there was number 23, Poppy Roig. Mina Syme will get to play it though, as the whistle was on Poppy. Syme with 2:15 to go, as North has locked her down tonight. Syme's kick. Is it good? What? Coomer makes a great save.
That was the last gasp for Avonworth. So now it ticks under 2 minutes, down 2.
It is a corner kick. Kicked by Luther. In front. Pushed away by Coomer. Palladino gets a shot. It was blocked in front. Babuski.
Just great defense by North Catholic. Blocking shots. Helping out their goaltender.
Coomer's going to have to come up and get this one. She does. Less than 1:30 to go. Riley tees that one up and lets one go 40-plus yards. Off of number 8, Greta O'Brien. And North will get a chance to play this one. Maddie Hurry checks into the game for Grace Crotein. And the bench excited for her to check in the game. And Lauren Mealy has to take it away from her by Mina Syme, who's still going. Here with less than a minute to go. Syme in front. Babuski back to Syme. Let's go. A kick. It's wide left.
She's worked hard tonight. She's had some
She
chances.
has.
Tick under 45 seconds left. North Catholic will improve to
10-0
11
in
and 0.
conference. And they'll be 10-0 in conference. Perfect. They've had a remarkable season. The only loss, Ryan, came to Fox Chapel in the tournament at Mars, which was one of their basically their kickoff tournament they had. And you're playing up against a team at Fox Chapel that's probably a 4A school. And they only lost that game 5-4, and probably could have won it if not for some defensive breakdowns. And North Catholic, as the football team counts them down, are section champions.
Yep. Proved to 11 and 0 in conference, Alex, with one game remaining, but that just clinched this section. A dominating performance, especially in the second half. Just played stifling defense. And Jordan had a lot of chances offensively and limited Avonworth's chances.
North tonight, even though basically North did not have their best player in Simone Sharp. We could call her their best player. Her and Lauren McDonald
She did score one of the
are
goals.
The top two best players. She scored a goal tonight, along with Brittany Cullen, who got the game winner in the first half with 50 seconds to go in the first half. So we could say Simone was out for a quarter of the game, and Avonworth didn't have their best player for the full game. But the lockdown D.
It was just really good.
Incredible.
It wasn't even like until those last 5 minutes. Avonworth wasn't even getting any chances. And any chances inside the 20, they had maybe one or two in the second half. North Catholic was just pressuring in Avonworth's end. Just pressuring. Every time Avonworth got it, there was someone on. Forced a lot of turnovers. They had to force double-digit turnovers in the second half. That was just a great defensive performance for North Catholic, and they improved to 11-0 conference, 12-1 overall.
And North Catholic will play again coming up. I believe it's next week. Let me search for the game here. Avonworth will play next week. That'll be the 17th against Quaker Valley.
North Catholic plays Beaver.
Plays Beaver next
on the
week.
17th as well.
And that's the team.
And then
in
they
Beaver.
play Pine Richland.
Yeah.
The 18th.
And that's a team in Beaver that played North Catholic tight last time. But really, it doesn't matter as North Catholic has locked up the section tonight. And that is basically prior to Beaver. This is the cherry on top for a stellar regular season. And that does it for our coverage from J.C. Stone Field for this girls soccer matchup, our first one of the year, and it was a good one. North Catholic wins 2-0. For myself, Alex Brown, Ryan Berry, Connor Berry, Patrick Sharp, and Mr. Jonathan Hoffman, our phenomenal executive producer, and we have the best crew in the business, made the picture look fantastic today, and we appreciate you for listening. We'll be back at 7 o'clock for the start of the football game between the Trojans and the Antelopes. Until then, have a good one.